So a very common problem in basement finishes is that the slabs of the concrete in a basement will be uneven. So for example, in this project, this is the bar area here. So we want it to be nice and flat and level from right here all the way over to this spot right here. It's 3/4 of an inch lower right here. So first off, we'll talk about why that can happen. And second, we're going to talk about 4 different ways that you can fix this issue. My name's Heath. I'm a general contractor. I started my company when I was 22. I'm 35 now, so I have 13 years of GC experience. Before that, I was working in the trades, and I really enjoy working on homes, making them beautiful. So let's talk about this issue. So what causes it? So a lot of times, like on this home is only about 1 year old. A lot of builders will just use dirt below slabs. So this really isn't good. The best thing to do is use something like structural fill or road base, where you can compact it really well and it will perform well when you put that slab on top. If you just use dirt, the dirt may not compact evenly and then your slab can settle. Another way that it can settle is if you have voids. So like right here, you can see a void here. That's somewhat from us digging this out, but also as we were taking the concrete out, we saw a lot of voids underneath the concrete, between the concrete and the dirt. If you have a void, what will happen naturally is the weight of the concrete will push that dirt down, and then it will start to settle until all the dirt is nice and there's no voids underneath. A third thing that can make this happen is poor exterior drainage. If you have poor drainage around the home and it's causing issues inside, then it could cause some movement. But how do you fix it? I'm going to talk about 4 ways. The first way that you can fix this is demo all the concrete. This is the most expensive option. Take that bad dirt out, put in some new sub base, compact it really well, and pour new concrete. Many times this is not an economical option for a project. It's only in really bad situations that you'd have to go this far. You oftentimes have to remove walls, and it's only if you really are trying to have a clean slate. So that's option number 1. Option number 2 is something called mud jacking. So mud jacking, they'll actually come in and say there's a low spot, they'll drill a hole, and then they'll inject a slurry concrete mix underneath the slab, and then it will naturally lift the slab up. So this can be very good if you have slabs that need to move up a lot, like an inch or 2. But the reason I don't like it, you're putting more moisture into the ground. In Colorado, we have expansive soils. When you mix moisture with expansive soils, it causes issues that don't work out very well for you. The third option, one that I really like, is you go into an area and you drill a grid. So like right here, drill a hole here, here, you have multiple holes along this. In another line, you drill holes, same here, another line. You drill those holes throughout, and then we would inject in foam that would then expand and lift the slab up, or we would just inject enough foam to fill any of those voids underneath the slab. So this works really good. We did it on a project, and then we injected foam, lifted everything up, and then we had a nice stable floor. So that's option 3. And then option 4, and one that I really like, is to pour something called self-leveler. So self-leveler is a concrete-based product. You mix it all up with water, and then it almost is the consistency of a thick slurry mix in a sense. And when you pour it out, it naturally flows to all the low spots and makes it very smooth and level. This is a very good way to get a perfectly level floor, which is what we're going for, right? We're looking for the best product we can do. So what's really important about that though is you can see, like during construction, we have drywall mud, we have all this stuff on this slab. If you don't clean that off, then that self-leveler, it will just adhere to itself and it will break apart. So you want a good bond between the concrete and the self-leveler. So there's a lot of work to do that. So what you have to do is clean the floor really well to prep it. And then you have to put a primer down. So the primer will basically act as a bond between this concrete and the self-leveler, so then it will adhere and become very strong. So that is the 4th option, a very good option. But you gotta keep in mind, when you're putting more weight on top of a slab that's already failing, it may actually move a little more. I'll give you the bonus option. This is my favorite, is number 5. I like to go through and I will inject foam to stabilize the floor and lift what I can, and then I'll go back and do self-leveler afterwards. That's what we're gonna do on this floor, because then we'll have a nice stable subsurface, and in the end, we'll pour the self-leveler to make it a perfectly level floor. Thanks for following along. I hope this helps you with your project. That's a wrap.